Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Jones back again with another video. Um, this is basically just going to be a rundown of where I think Blues need to strengthen for next season. Because I'm not going to talk about England. If you saw my last previous England video, yeah, let's just not even go there. If you want to watch it, that's fair enough. And all I'll say about it is I think I made some decent points and the game proves it. Anyway, that's in the past now. It's done. Nothing we can do. But here we go. Blues. Couple of months away from the season. Cannot wait. Really excited. Looking forward to it. I genuinely think this season that we've got better competition than the Premier League. Who have they got? West Brom and Bournemouth. No disrespect. Good teams. But look at the Championship. Blues. Biased of course. Villa. Wolves. Another derby. I'm talking as a Brummie here. Newcastle. Newcastle United. Derby. Fulham. And I know Fulham haven't been having a great time, but surely they're going to kick on this season. Forest, and personally for me, this is going to be the best season ever. And so many games to look forward to, and I genuinely think it's going to be a great season. And hopefully it'll be a great season for my team, and not just in general for the Championship. See, obviously we just signed Robert Tesha, which to me, I am absolutely buzzing. I think Tesha's a major signing and a statement of intent from Blues. Obviously he's a free, but we tried to sign him last season. He brought us creativity, he opened our play up, he made us play better in my opinion. It was just a delight to watch, and I hope that he can bring that back to Birmingham City. And Fabrini again, I think, we haven't seen the best of him. Even in his loan spell with us, we didn't see the best of him. He did much better with his loan spell, but I really think if he gets a starting place in the Blues squad this coming season, he can really do things. So, we'll see. But yeah, as I said, this is about where I think we should strengthen. First one I'm going to go for is one of the obvious ones, the defence. I think we need another centre back. Definitely need another centre back. One name that springs to mind for me personally, I'd say Ryan Shotton. I think Shotton did excellent. I know we shipped a few goals and didn't have a great end to the season, but I think if you bed him in, give him and Morrison time to grow, even more so than they did at the back end of last season, then they can be a really good force in the Championship. Which obviously, Ryan Shotton, he said he wants to come to Blues, and I'd definitely take him. I really would. He's to me, he could be a really good signing and really effective. Obviously, he played a few games at right back and he wasn't effective at all. He was terrible actually. But given the benefit of the doubt in centre back, I think he done much better than what people expected. I remember when his first game going to centre back, I thought, after what happened with the calamities at right back, but he impressed me. He really did, and I'd offer him a deal. I'd try and get him, prize him away from Derby. Like I said, he's willing to come. It's in Derby's court, whether we can agree a fee and wages and all that stuff. But from what I understand, he's keen. So hopefully we can get him. Next area I think we need to improve is a left back. Jonathan Ground. I liked him. I thought he did well in his first season with us after Gary Rowett came in. He was one of the mainstays, but he's been poor this past season, I think, and letting players cut in too many times. Just positional plays has been poor. You could probably say he's been a weakness for quite a while in defence, and yeah, I think we've definitely got to look for replacements. And I like Groundsy, but he's just not good enough in my opinion. And there's other left backs out there that I'm sure we can prize away. Maybe we have to look at League One, but you can find some decent players who can make the step up to the Championship. So yeah, really think that's an area we need to improve. Another area I think we could definitely add another body on to is the left wing. Obviously Jack Magoma come into his own, I think, but he had a tendency to miss some really good chances sometimes, and that was frustrating. Especially, I know it wasn't a league game, but we all know what happened with the one-on-one at Villa. So, you know, another day probably would have put it away, but I don't think, you know, we should have him as our only winger. I know we got, you know, Viv, and he's decent, but he's young, and, you know, can he get into the first team on a consistent basis? So yeah, I mean, you know, that is one area, and I also think we could improve, and hopefully we'll look into it. You know, maybe a loan from a Premier League team, maybe, to bring someone in to play in that position as well. But you know, hopefully Maguire will come into his own even more this season. You know, he's had a season under us. He knows. He knew Gary Rowett anyway. Obviously, he played for him in the Burton. So hopefully, you know, second season will still come good. And I think the most important position, even more than defence, is striker. We need a striker. Simple as. Clayton Donaldson's, I think he's going to be 34 this year. Great player in my opinion. Had a really good couple of seasons for Blues. Obviously not as good this past season as he was in the previous one, but still I was impressed with him. Especially when he come back from his injury and got into his own, but it was too little too late. And obviously with his absence we struggled. No coincidence at all. You know, our team is built around Donaldson. So you know, I think we're going to have to find a replacement for him. And I say replacement, I don't think this season necessarily, but bring someone in and bed him in, play him, get him ready to replace him. I think from next season we're going to have to replace him because of his age, and you know, it's a shame, but it's the way it is. But then again, who do you get? Because obviously Donaldson is a workhorse, and I think he's excellent. He really is. On his day, he's unplayable. He's just selfless, and you know, you can't drop him even when he's not scoring. So that's going to be a problem. But obviously, the age thing for me would be a concern. We need to find someone. But saying that, I think James Vaughan, I know he hasn't scored for us yet, but I don't know. I've just got a feeling if we give him a chance this season, he'll get us up and running. I really do. I like Vaughan. He's a local lad, and obviously you can't let sentiment get in the way in football. But I don't know. I got a feeling we can get his confidence up and get him kicking. He could really, really bring into the team what Donaldson does, and he did a few times. You know, when Donaldson was out, he come in and he gave the energy and gave everything he could. So, you know, hopefully he can do it. But if not, I think we definitely need another striker. I like the look of Tom Bradshaw from Walsall, even James Wilson, but obviously Villa and Wolves are also in for him. I keep hearing rumblings that Wolves are close to signing him on a loan, but you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, a couple of months now to the season, and he can't wait for it to get started. So leave your comments. Where do you think we should strengthen and who? So yeah, thanks for the video, guys. Until next time, it's been your boy Jones, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.